Good morning. We're out here, DFW Construction Zone, Hugo Trevino, with Juan Cantu, president of GRC Inc. How you doing, Juan?
I'm doing fine. Hugo, how are you?
Good. Today we're out here at Boyd Middle School. Juan is pouring a slab for the middle school expansion. And Juan, give me a little bit of what it is that you're doing out here today.
Just like you said, Hugo, we're pouring a slab for a kitchen and a cafeteria today. It's gonna be about 14,500 square feet.
What is it, for example, that you're doing right over here? I see these guys doing something that looks separate from a slab. What is it that you got going over here?
What that is, typically on the cafeterias, you have a stage,
okay.
You know, to do announcements or whatever plays or whatever you need to do on there. So basically, that's going to be a stage, and what it is, it gets a CMU block around, and then it gets a metal deck on there, and after that, you pour a slab on top of that.
So it's not going to be, you know, I noticed that it's about 3.5 feet off the ground. It's not going to be completely full of concrete.
That is correct.
You're saying?
That is correct. Like I said, it's going to have a CMU block around the perimeter, and then after that, they're going to deck it with metal deck, and then we're going to have to pour another slab on top of that, which that's going to be a separate floor from today. Right now, we're just pouring the floor slab, like I said, for the whole cafeteria. And then it's got a kitchen over there in that corner, and an entrance over here on this corner.
How long have y'all been out here on this project?
We approximately been about 4 weeks. We finished pouring the paving about a week and a half ago. That's I want to say about 20,000 square feet of paving that we poured. And then, like I said, we're pouring the slab today. It took pier and beam foundation. We drilled the piers out here. They went about 15 to 20 feet deep, and then you have a perimeter grade beam with some interior grade beams in here. And after that, like I said, the slab's going to be poured today.
So how long does it take you to do the groundwork and to prep and to get everything, all the rebar and the ties and everything set up for the concrete pour?
For the typical slab, it takes about 3 days, 2.5 to 3 days, depending on how elaborate the reinforcing the rebar is. But generally like this, it should take about 2 days. By the time you fine grade, you put your vapor barrier in there, and then you tie your steel, and then you get your inspection, and after that, you've got to go ahead to pour the concrete.
So I noticed that there's some other stuff that looks like it's already done back here. Did you do the rest of this parking lot?
That is correct.
Entrance?
Like I said, we did all the paving out here. It looks like it was about 6 inches fire lane. We did all the curb around there, so it goes from here all the way down around the building.
Well, look, it looks like you're getting ready to pour some concrete.
That's correct.
Who is the supplier that you're using to provide this concrete?
We exclusively use TXI. They're one of the biggest suppliers here in Dallas. And they have plants all over town, so we're fortunate enough to have them here out at Boyd Middle School. So,
well, I'm gonna look forward here in a few minutes to see these trucks pull up and start pouring out these concrete. So it looks like these guys are waiting for the concrete, and they're getting ready to start rocking and rolling.
Exactly. We should have about 100 yards an hour. It should take about 2.5 to 3 hours to get it all poured out, and then about 3 to 4 hours to set up and finish it. So it's a good weather today. Good pouring weather, about 65, 70 degrees out of here. That's what we like.
Now, once this slab is done, you pour it. How long does it take to finish it, for it to cure, for it to start to dry?
Well, usually it starts effectively in about 4 to 5 hours to start setting it up. You can actually walk on it the next day, but structurally it takes about 28 days to meet the strength. And we're pouring about a 3,000 PSI concrete out here, so it should take about anywhere from 20 to 28 days to meet the strength.
So if y'all finish ahead of schedule, you can pack up and go to the next job.
Exactly.
Good. Well, I appreciate it, Juan.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
You've heard it first right here on DFWConstructionZone.tv. Out here with GRC, Juan Cantu, president and owner of GRC Inc.